This is Wallet Brief, where we break down what actually moved the US economy this week, without the noise. If prices, interest rates, jobs, housing, or taxes are quietly changing your money, this is where you stay informed. Let's get into what really happened this week, and what it means for your wallet. OPEC is trending again, and whenever that happens, it usually means one thing: oil prices are about to move. What's happening today is growing attention around OPEC's production strategy. Markets are watching closely to see whether the group increases supply, holds steady, or cuts production. Why is this making news? Because OPEC has direct influence over global oil supply. Even small adjustments in output can shift prices quickly, and those price changes ripple across the entire economy. The real trend behind the headline is supply control. OPEC doesn't just react to the market, it actively shapes it. By adjusting production levels, it can stabilize prices, support them, or allow them to fall depending on global conditions. Right now, the situation is more sensitive than usual. Geopolitical tensions, shipping risks, and demand uncertainty are all creating pressure on oil markets. That makes OPEC's decisions even more impactful. For your wallet, this shows up in a very direct way: gas prices. When oil prices rise, fuel costs increase. That affects commuting, travel, and transportation costs across the board. But it doesn't stop there. Higher energy costs also push up prices for goods and services. Shipping becomes more expensive, businesses adjust pricing, and inflation can rise. There's also a market effect. Energy stocks often move with oil prices, while broader markets react to inflation expectations and economic pressure. And here's the key point: OPEC doesn't need to make a big move to affect markets. Sometimes just signaling a decision or hinting at future action is enough to shift prices. Looking ahead, the next signals to watch are official production announcements and global demand trends. If supply tightens, prices could rise. If production increases, prices may stabilize or fall. That's your wallet brief for this week. These changes don't always make headlines, but they do change how much you pay, save, and earn. We'll be back next week with